Okay, Masoor dal for manam. So first I have 2 cups of Masoor dal. Then there is 2 cups each of water. So 4 cups of water. Then I have 1 cup of chopped onions. And then here I have ginger, 1 clove of garlic, 1 large clove, quarter teaspoon of garam masala, quarter teaspoon of the really hot red chili powder, just quarter teaspoon here, half teaspoon of turmeric, and a teaspoon of salt. And then we have about a tablespoon of oil. Okay, so that should be everything. Okay, now I took a large enough container that can do a lot more than just 4 cups, and I'm going to take the water, all 4 cups, and pour it there. So 4 cups of water, and then 2 cups of this dal. And we'll just let it boil. And let's see how long we boil. It's 1:12 right now, and so just make sure that they're a little distributed so it's not a lump, and we will let it boil probably, I'm guessing, everything is a guess here, I don't do the cooking, 10 minutes. Okay, so back after 10 minutes. So for it to come to boil, it already took like 6 minutes. But as it's boiling, it's important that you have a large enough vessel because it can boil over with all the foam that it makes. But when it starts to boil, then you really turn down the heat. There's no reason for it to do this at high heat. So it's 1:18, so it's been 6 minutes. I would guess like another 5-6 minutes that it's going to be soft. In that oil, then I have put in the garlic and put in the garlic, and the ginger I grated. The ginger was about twice as much as the garlic, but you can put more ginger, there's no problem. So can we fry this a little bit, and we don't need to do this at very high heat. So you can do this at lower heat. I just turned off the heat. Okay, so I think that 1 tablespoon oil is not enough, so I will put in another tablespoon of oil. Okay, so I put in another approximately another tablespoon of oil. Okay, that wasn't complete, so I'll just make it another tablespoon, meaning I put one more tablespoon from the initial time. Okay, and so now you can see they're nicely fried and so on. We don't need to wait. Now you put in the onion. Okay, and the onion you start to fry in that oil. Meanwhile, the dal is almost boiled, and so if it feels like it's boiled, you can just turn it off there. In fact, I will turn it off. Okay, so that the dal is no longer boiling, and the time is 1:25. So from the time it came up to boil, it's like 7 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to just do the onion. Okay, and what I'm trying to get is they become a little bit translucent. So keep doing this, so probably takes less than 5 minutes suddenly. And so your temperature needs to be reasonably high. If you see things burning, then you can turn it down, but otherwise it needs to be high, otherwise it will not really fry, it will not really change. And so what we're going to do is when it's fried enough, then I'm going to put some more of the spices there. I'm going to just put the chili powder there, and then the dal. Okay, so the boiled dal I'll put in there. So you can see things are looking a little bit fried, and it kind of has a nice aroma coming out. So just keep doing that. If it is taking too long, turn up the heat. Those ginger and garlic are the ones that's going to give you the flavor, and so just keep doing it maybe a minute. You don't have to keep stirring, but it's good to stir that good enough. And then I will put that the chili powder in there. Okay, you can put green chili. It is better to. And now it's gonna really have a strong pungent smell as you heard me coughing. And now it is basically done. And so now I'm going to take that dal, so you can see the dal is kind of boiled and so on, and I'll just pour it in there. Okay. And then mix the dal. It probably didn't need to be cooked that much. Let me just okay. So I'll just scrape off all the dal from here into here. So now you can see I just mixed it up with the spices and so on. It's basically done. And now I put the yellow stuff in there. And the salt. The salt I will put now in there. Okay? So I put the salt in there and then mix it. And now okay, and basically we're done. So you can see it's very thick, and so we need to put in more water. So I had 2 plus 2, 4, and then I'll put let's see, one more cup first. Okay, 1 more cup of water, and I'm just going by what I see. So 1 more cup. It seems it's kind of nice and thick, and I like it this way. Okay, and so at this point we better cover the thing. It's making a huge mess. Okay. You can do smaller amounts, so it's not going to be as much, but you might as well do a larger amount that you can keep for longer. I'm just scared to take the lid off, but this kind of boiling, so you see one thing, that the dal didn't need to be boiled that much, so you can boil even less. If it's underboiled, it's fine because it's going to cook here anyway. So because it looks so thick, I'm going to put another I will say another cup of water. Yeah, another cup. Maybe half a cup. So I put in half a cup. Yeah, half a cup. So which means what? How much? So there was 4 cups of water that I used to boil, and then I have put in 1.5 cups of water added because it looks so thick. So now, because we put in so much water, it probably need even more salt, but you don't have to do that right now. You can just taste it. And so it's basically Danama, and it's all at this point you just boil it a little more, just maybe another minute or two. You don't have to. It's done, but do taste it for salt. And let's see, let's try to do that here. So I will take a little bit of a sample and then try out. Okay. I wouldn't put more salt in this. If you feel like while eating, or if to your own taste, you can put, I think, some more salt to taste better. But you just try out. It's not, yeah. So dal is Danama. We took the whole process took about 20 minutes after I cooked it. So it cannot take more than 20 minutes. Okay. Bye.